Okay, so in this drawing we're going to create the bracket as a part file, and this is going to be a two-part video. The first video that you're watching now is going to be creating this as a part file, and then we're going to create it again as a drawing file, and we're going to dimension it. So first thing we're going to do, obviously open up Inventor, click New, select on our standard.ipt, hit Create, start 2D sketch. Again, we're going to select the XY plane. Okay, now let's get into the drawing. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create one square, or rectangle. It's going to be 5 by 1.75. That's where we're going to get started. So I'm going to use my rectangle tool. I'm going to type in 5 tab 1.75, enter. I'm going to zoom extends all out. So this bracket's kind of difficult to kind of understand what's going on here. So your first thing, you're probably like, alright Mr. Herman, let's extrude this 2.25. Well actually, if you extrude 2.25, that's not quite how the part works. So this circle is going to be the height, and this is going to be the overall height of the whole object. So the circle itself is 2.25, not the whole object. So now that we're just doing the box, all we're doing is we're going to do 0.25 is going to be the absolute bottom. And then right here I have another thickness as well. So that thickness here, I'm going to say that's going to be for like the thickness of the bore, and we'll talk about the bore in a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend the base plate 0.25 plus 0.56. So we're going to hit Finish Sketch, extrude this out to the back, change it to 0.25, hit Enter. So that's going to be the bottom base. Now I have this other distance right here, which is 0.56. So at 0.56, I believe that's going to be the thickness as well. And so we're just going to add create another 2D sketch. I'm going to hit Project Geometry, click on it, Finish Sketch, extrude this 0.56, enter. So there's the thickness there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start drawing these circles. We're going to draw this circle first, the big circle. These two other circles, those are just cuts, and those are just to mount this bracket. So let's start off with this big circle. I gotta get in the center point. It's going to be center of the bracket. So let's start 2D sketch. Select like that. I want Project Geometry again. And I'm going to select a point, and I just kind of want to follow this point to where I hit green. Okay, there's my center point. Bring this down, down, bam. When you get the two dotted lines, there's your center point. Right click, hit OK. Click on it, right click, hit OK. Add a circle. The first diameter, I believe, is 2. So I'm going to type in 2, hit enter. Now what you're going to notice, it actually goes out a little bit, but since we have Project Geometry, make sure your Project Geometry is selected right now. Now I'm going to trim the top and the bottom of the circle. I'm going to hit Finish Sketch. I'm going to extrude this out. And this needs to be an extrusion of 2.25 is the overall, so it's going to be 1 point. So if I subtract 0.25, so it's going to be 1.44. 1.44. Hit enter. I'm going to go back in my Start 2D Sketch. I'm going to select down this circle again. I'm going to zoom out. And I'm going to add the Project Geometry just so I can see everything a little bit better. Now I'm going to add this bore right here. So it's going to be 1.125. So I'm going to type another circle. 1.125. Hit enter. Hit finish sketch.